Today we're diving deep into how to defend effectively after the latest patch. Before the patch, defending was straightforward. Anyone could do it. But now, as we all know, a lot has changed with attacking mechanics, and defending has become a real challenge. EA's changes to improve attacking AI and nerf defenders have been a mixed bag. On one hand, it's great to see attacking feel more dynamic, but on the flip side, defending now feels almost impossible at times. Features like tacklebacks and center backs catching up to fast attackers have been significantly nerfed. If you're struggling to adjust, don't worry, you're not alone. We've all been a bit spoiled by EA's forgiving defending mechanics in the past. But in today's video, I'll break down everything you need to know to improve your defending and stay competitive in this new meta. Let's get started. For a deep dive into formations and tactics and a complete skill moves tutorial, check out the Retro Academy. Here is one of the instructors you will see inside the academy explaining his famous 4-3-3 formation.
Today we talk about the beautiful 4-3-3, the formation of champions, of dominance, of control. This isn't just a setup, it's a philosophy.
As always, you can book a session for one-on-one coaching using the link in the pinned comment below. Your entire session will be recorded for you to access as long as you want. My guarantee is, if you don't improve, you will get your entire money refunded to you. Like my boy Bilbo, who never before our session got into Division 5. After our session now, he is almost in Division 4. So book a session and I'll see you there. Defending in EA Sports FC has become significantly more challenging after the latest patch, and adapting to these changes is crucial if you want to stay competitive. The patch has introduced improved attacking AI, nerfed defensive assists like tacklebacks, and reduced center-back speed, making manual defending a priority. To adjust, the first step is selecting tactical defending over advanced defending, as tactical defending is far better suited to the current meta. Tactical defending offers a balance between manual and AI-assisted control, making it easier to defend effectively. When you press the tackle button in tactical defending, the AI determines the best defensive action for the situation, such as a standing tackle, shoulder challenge, or block. This assistance is vital in a game where precise timing and positioning are critical. Advanced defending, on the other hand, offers full manual control over defensive actions, but its steep learning curve and high-risk nature make it less practical for most players. A mistimed tackle in advanced defending can easily leave your defense exposed, and with attackers now more dynamic and intelligent, the margin for error is simply too small. Most players avoid advanced defending because it demands near-perfect execution, and the benefits don't outweigh the risks, especially when tactical defending already provides an effective solution. Another setting to adjust is Auto Switch Move Assistance, which controls how much help the game gives you when switching players during defense. While low, medium, or high settings can make switching smoother, they often disrupt defensive precision by causing players to move in unintended directions. Turning Auto Switch Assistance off entirely is the best choice because it gives you immediate and complete control over your player's movement as soon as you switch. This control is essential for reacting quickly to attackers' fast movements, cutting off passing lanes, and timing tackles perfectly. For instance, when an opponent plays a through ball, having Auto Switch Assistance set to none allows you to instantly direct your defender toward the ball, whereas the delay from assisted settings can leave gaps in your defense. To turn off Auto Switch Assistance, navigate to Settings, Controller Settings, find the Auto Switching Move Assistance option, and set it to none. Combined with tactical defending, this adjustment will dramatically improve your ability to handle high-pressure situations and maintain your defensive shape. In conclusion, thriving in this post-patch meta requires adapting your approach. By embracing tactical defending for its AI-assisted decision-making and turning off auto-switch assistance for precise manual control. While the changes have made defending tougher, they also present an opportunity to refine your skills and adopt a more strategic play style. Building the perfect defense in the current meta requires a deep understanding of how the latest patch has reshaped gameplay, particularly with the increased emphasis on manual defending, the rise of overpowered through balls, and the necessity for defenders to possess certain key attributes and playstyles to succeed. The changes brought by the patch mean that old habits and setups are no longer viable. Defenders who were once effective due to AI assistance and slower gameplay now struggle to keep up, forcing players to adapt their choices and tactics to meet the demands of a more dynamic, fast-paced environment. In this context, selecting the right defenders and pairing them effectively has become paramount to maintaining a strong defensive line and preventing the frequent frustration of conceding goals due to quick counterattacks and aggressive offensive strategies. A standout defender in this meta for my brothers, who are on a budget, is Danilo Winter Wildcard, who has emerged as one of the most reliable options due to his unique combination of high pace, excellent physicality, and elite defensive awareness. You can pair him with Saud the Roma defender, who has a winter wildcard to get good chem. What sets Danilo apart is his Anticipate Plus playstyle, a critical feature that ensures clean tackles and precise ball recovery. In a game where timing and execution are everything, having a defender like Danilo who can consistently win tackles without unnecessary fouls or missed challenges provides a huge advantage. The Anticipate Plus playstyle doesn't just enhance his ability to tackle, it also adds a layer of confidence to your defending, allowing you to take on attackers head-on without worrying about being caught out of position after a mistimed challenge. This makes him particularly effective in 1-versus-1 situations and a reliable choice for cutting off the overpowered through balls that have become a nightmare for many players since the patch. Pairing Danilo with a physically dominant center-back like Jaap Stam or Fernando Hierro Thunderstruck creates a formidable partnership. Stam and Hierro are both defensive powerhouses with the strength and aerial dominance to handle physical attackers and long balls, making them ideal complements to Danilo's agility and precision. Stam's sheer physical presence and Hierro's balanced defensive stats provide stability, ensuring your defense can handle both ground-level threats and aerial duels, a key consideration in the current meta. Another must-have defender for this meta if your A-baller is Jules Koundé Thunderstruck, whose incredible agility, high pace, and jockey plus playstyle make him one of the most versatile and effective center-backs in the game. You can also do his evolution to get him up there in stats. The Jockey Plus playstyle is invaluable in situations where attackers are trying to weave through your defense with quick dribbles and directional changes. It allows Koundé to maintain balance and speed while staying tight to his opponent, making him the perfect defender for handling agile attackers who rely on trickery and sharp turns to break through defenses. Koundé's high agility also ensures that he can recover quickly if caught out of position, giving you the ability to stay competitive even against the most skilled opponents. Pairing Koundé with a defender like Danilo or a physically dominant option such as Stam or Hierro ensures your backline has the perfect balance of speed, agility, and physicality, covering all possible threats. For players looking to optimize Koundé's potential, evolving him through the EVO system can elevate his stats further, transforming him into a true defensive juggernaut capable of excelling in any scenario. If you're looking for additional options to build your defense, Mickey van de Ven is another excellent choice, particularly for players who prioritize raw pace. Van de Ven's blistering speed allows him to track back quickly and keep up with the fastest attackers, making him an invaluable asset for countering the meta-dominant through balls. His ability to recover and cover large spaces is unmatched, and when paired with a defender like Danilo or Koundé, He provides the pace and mobility needed to ensure your backline isn't left vulnerable. Van de Ven's physicality and defensive awareness further enhance his reliability, allowing him to dominate in both ground challenges and aerial duels. Together, these attributes make him a standout option for players who want a defense that can handle the game's most challenging situations. Hey guys, if you appreciate the content posted on the channel and want to support it, consider becoming a channel member. For just $10 a month, you'll gain access to all our previous coaching sessions, including deep breakdowns. You will also receive gameplay reviews anytime I'm live. These sessions cover everything you need to dominate EAFC, and our last 2 live streams are packed with pro tips on defending and attacking. The second tier gives you free access to my exclusive online academy, gameplay reviews, complete access to all our coaching sessions. And for the third tier, you get 2 free one-on-one sessions every month, normally priced at $100. Lifetime access to Retro Academy, normally priced at $30. And weekly calls. All this you will get by becoming a third-tier supporter for free. Your support means the world and helps create even more valuable content for you. Thank you for being a part of our community. Now let's get back to the video. When building your defensive lineup, it's crucial to consider not only individual attributes, but also how your defenders complement each other. For example, pairing a quick, agile defender like Koundé or Danilo with a physically dominant player such as Stam or Hierro creates a balanced partnership that can handle a variety of attacking styles. This approach ensures that you are prepared to deal with both pacey attackers who rely on speed and trickery, as well as more physical forwards who excel in hold-up play and aerial battles. Additionally, having a defender with the anticipate play style in your lineup is essential. This play style ensures that you'll win the ball cleanly when tackling, reducing the risk of fouls and missed challenges that can leave your defense exposed. Danilo's Anticipate Plus makes him an especially valuable option, but even defenders with the standard Anticipate play style can significantly improve your defensive consistency. Another critical aspect of adapting to the current meta is understanding how to set up your defense tactically. The patch has made defending much more manual, which means you need defenders who not only excel in individual attributes, but also fit your overall defensive strategy. For players who prefer a high line, having defenders with high pace and good recovery speed is non-negotiable. Danilo, Koundé, and Van de Ven all fit this mold perfectly, ensuring that your defense can recover quickly when through balls inevitably break through. On the other hand, if you're playing a deeper line and focusing on blocking shots and cutting off passing lanes, pairing a physically dominant defender like Stam or Hierro with an agile reactive option like Koundé provides the perfect balance of strength and mobility. It's also worth considering the impact of playstyles like Jockey Plus and Anticipate Plus when setting up your tactics. Defenders with Jockey Plus, like Koundé, excel in high-pressure situations where quick reactions and tight marking are required, making them ideal for formations that rely on compact defensive shapes. Meanwhile, defenders with Anticipate Plus, like Danilo, are better suited to aggressive defensive styles that involve stepping out to win the ball early and disrupting attacks before they can develop. By understanding the strengths and weaknesses of each play style, you can build a defense that not only fits your preferred tactics, but also adapts to the challenges of the current meta. In conclusion, building a successful defense in this meta requires more than just selecting players with high ratings or flashy stats. It's about understanding the unique demands of the game and choosing defenders who offer the right combination of pace, physicality, agility, and play styles to excel in the post-patch environment. Danilo Winter Wildcard, with his Anticipate Plus play style, is a must-have for any competitive player, while Jules Koundé's Jockey Plus and high agility make him an invaluable asset for dealing with tricky attackers. Adding a pace monster like Mickey Van de Ven ensures your defense can handle the meta's overpowered through balls, while physically dominant options like Jop Stam and Fernando Hierro Thunderstruck provide the strength and stability needed to dominate aerial duels and physical battles. By carefully pairing these defenders and tailoring your tactics to their strengths, you can create a backline that not only survives the challenges of this patch, but thrives in it, giving you the confidence to take on any opponent with ease. With the new patch, defending has seen a major shift. Gone are the days when you could just stick to your opponent and effortlessly win the ball back. This change in the game is something that everyone must adapt to if you want to stay competitive. Before the patch, you could simply get close to the ball carrier, and it was almost automatic that you'd steal possession. It didn't require much more than being in the right position. But now, post-patch, the mechanics are different. Now, winning the ball back requires more finesse and manual intervention than ever before. The biggest change is that you now must manually tackle to win the ball back. If you just stand close to the player, you'll often see the ball bounce off, or worse, get passed around you with ease. Simply walking into the opponent's space isn't enough anymore. You have to actively challenge for the ball using a tackle. Why the tackle is crucial now. I used to advise my students to avoid pressing tackle unnecessarily. It's always been about the positioning, the anticipation, and cutting off angles. But post-patch, the game's defending mechanics have changed. If you want to regain possession, you have to press tackle at the right time. I know it might feel odd for some of you who are used to holding back, but this is crucial in the current meta. That being said, I don't want you to just go charging in like a headless chicken. Throwing yourself in without thought will only result in your opponent bypassing you and gaining an advantage. This isn't about blindly diving into tackles. There's a smarter, more calculated approach you need to take. The danger of overcommitting. Through balls. One of the main reasons why mindless tackles don't work is the overpowered through ball mechanic. If you commit too early, you risk getting caught out of position. If you bring your center back too far forward and your opponent sees that, you're leaving a massive gap in your defense that can be exploited with a well-timed through ball. We've all seen it. Your center back is charging forward trying to intercept the ball, but the opponent spots the opportunity and plays a quick through ball right behind you. Suddenly, your defense is in shambles and the opponent is through on goal. It's one of the most frustrating experiences in EAFC 25. The right way, holding your line. So how do you defend without overcommitting? The secret is in holding your line and letting the attacker come to you. You want to position yourself in such a way that you're always covering the necessary areas, but not stepping too far out of your defensive shape. Use the L2 and R2 jockey mechanics to stay in control of your defender and move with purpose. When you hold your line, you are essentially baiting the attacker into thinking he has space. This is where you can use their movement against them. Let them make that first move. Give them the illusion that they have a clear route, but then close that space the moment they try to exploit it. By using the L2 and R2 jockey, you can move fluidly while maintaining your position. You're constantly adjusting to the attacker's movement, but you're never stepping out of your defensive shape. As soon as you see the right moment, you can explode into a well-timed tackle to win the ball back. Protecting the space, the key to effective defending. As a defender, your job is fundamentally to protect the space and your goal. A lot of people think it's about winning every tackle, but that's not necessarily true. Your priority is to cover the spaces where the opponent could potentially threaten your goal. This means focusing on intercepting passes and positioning yourself to block key areas where the opponent might try to break through. Here's an example. Let's say your opponent has the ball and one of their players is making a run into space. If you're tracking the ball carrier, you might be tempted to stay with them. However, that's not always the smartest move. Your number one priority is to cover the player making the run. Why? because that player is about to get into a position where they'll be much closer to scoring. If you let that player get past you into open space, they're likely going to have a clear shot on goal or a dangerous opportunity to create something. So the moment you see a player making a run into the box, that's when the alarm bells should go off. Reading the play. To be an effective defender, you must be able to read the game. It's not just about reacting to the ball carrier. You need to be anticipating the movement of the attackers and trying to cut off those passing lanes. For instance, if your opponent is coming down the wings and a player is running into the box, your instinct should be to stop that pass from coming through. By blocking that lane, you're not only protecting the goal, but also stopping a key part of their attacking strategy. By holding your line, you also give yourself more time to read the play. This means you're more likely to intercept passes or force the attacker into a mistake. When you commit too early, you give up that ability to read the game. So, as tempting as it might be to rush forward and get involved in the action, sometimes it's better to just wait, be patient, and let the attacker reveal his intentions. Tactical awareness. A big part of defending is understanding the flow of the game and knowing when to step up and when to hold back. There are certain situations where rushing in with a tackle might be the right move, but in most cases, it's better to stay calm, maintain your position, and wait for the right opportunity. Remember, don't chase the ball. That's a recipe for disaster. Stay disciplined, maintain your formation, and force the attacker to make the first move. Once they do, you can exploit their mistake and pounce with a perfectly timed tackle. Conclusion. To wrap things up, the key to defending in EAFC 25 post-patch is being calculated and strategic. Gone are the days where you could just get close to the player and win the ball with minimal effort. Now you must be more proactive in your defending, utilizing manual tackles at the right time. But it's not just about pressing tackle at the first sign of danger. You need to be patient, hold your line, and let the attacker make their move. Use the L2 and R2 jockey to stay in control. And when the moment is right, step in with a well-timed tackle to win the ball. Remember, your primary job is to protect the space and keep the attacking players in check. If you can read the game, anticipate the attacking runs, and stay disciplined in your positioning, you'll find defending much easier in EAFC 25. It's all about playing smart, not just hard. Keep practicing these techniques, and soon enough, you'll find yourself defending like a pro. For one-on-one coaching, where you will get my undivided attention for 2 hours, don't forget to book a session using the link in the pinned comment down below. And for access to all live streams on the channel, consider becoming a channel member.